Morning guys, hope yous are all good and happy Thursday and welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Danny Dallimore, and if you like this sort of content, chatty vlogs, Disney, cruise, then make sure you smash that, I keep doing that don't I? Make sure you smash that like button first of all because it helps me massively, and then also don't forget to subscribe because that also helps me massively. How are all of you doing? How is everyone? Is everyone all good? I'm all good now. If any of you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen, you know, I mentioned it a couple of times. I've been a bit under the weather the last couple of days. I was live streaming on Saturday. I had something to eat on Saturday morning. Felt all right. And then literally straight after the stream, I had the worst stomach cramp ever. And then Saturday, I felt so weird. You know, like when you don't feel ill, but then you feel ill at the same time. That was me Saturday. And then yesterday was just a complete drain out day, and Tuesday was just a complete drain out day. I'm feeling a lot better today, but oh my god, have I felt rough, honestly. I've pretty much slept pretty much like 12-hour days, went to bed 8 hours and then slept for like 12 hours each day. Obviously I'm self-employed and I still need to keep working. If I don't work, I don't make money, so I've obviously had to keep working sort of thing, but it's been so hard as well, because this time of year for me is always bad. It's bad for everyone. January's a bad month where tax bills are due and everything, so it's a bad month anyway, but it's been extra hard this month. Anyway, sob story over. I'm feeling a lot better now. At least it's not the C word. At least it's not that, because I was having a bit of a panic attack on Monday thinking, oh my god, no please, not now. But yes, yeah, I'm feeling much better. Today, obviously we're going to have a bit of a chat about Disney again, but secondly, I need to go to Argos. You guys would have seen, we had an issue. You would have seen last Thursday, our garden basically flooded. And you'll be happy to know this. Our garden is no longer flooded, but now it's covered in snow. So yes, yeah, the water basically got, you see how you've got the two bits? I know there's water on the door, so it's hard to see. You know, you've got the two bits. Well, it was on the second bit. And honestly, the water could have reached this step easily down here. Me and Con were out there on, I think it was last Thursday night, with bins and buckets and a hose pipe trying to get it all out. And the problem we had is the water basically went up to, do you see the plant pots over there? The water went above them. That's how deep it was. And because that happened, it then started pouring into either side of our neighbours' gardens. And there's actually, we didn't realise this until Friday, our garden has pumps, because our garden has always been bad. The way all our houses are built, they're on like a slope, and all three of our gardens, you know, either side all flood. But this is the worst we've ever seen. To put it in perspective, it was literally up to about there on my pants. So that's how obviously tall I am. It was literally just under my knee. And me and Con were actually terrified. We thought our house might flood. Thankfully, it's gone. We are speaking to some people to get the pumps, because if we do decide to extend this house out, and obviously our neighbours have already agreed to extend their house, that needs to be sorted, because if we had the extension built, that would have flooded into the house easily. So that is something we have to have done. Honestly, I said to Con on Friday, I could have easily swam in that. Easily swam. It was deep enough to swim in, and it was minks. There was loads of floating bits, and it started to get murky and dark. And obviously Con was thinking of the wildlife, you know, he's thinking of the birds and not being able to do the bird seed and stuff, and then all the mice and stuff that, because we've got like, obviously you would have seen, we've got like an overgrown bit, which is like, a lot of people think that's like just a bit what we just can't be bothered with. It's actually not. It's like Con's wildlife reserve that him, his mum and Jeff, his mum's partner, have like built, and it looks like a mess. I'm not going to lie, it does look like a mess, but it's actually, in the summer it looks a lot better than what it does in the winter, that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, I need to take the hose pipe that we bought. We bought 3 hose pipes in a panic, and basically we don't need them now. They didn't even work. And I bought one off Argos, and I need to go and return it back to our Argos. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I thought I would take you guys along. We'll have a little chat as we go to Argos. And then we're going to talk Disney. And I get asked this all the time. Why do I love Disney so much? And do I really like Disney as much as I put across in these vlogs? And it's a good question. I get asked it maybe like 10 times a year. I know it doesn't sound like a lot when there's 365 days, but when like people are asking that question, like new people who subscribe and new people that follow me on Instagram and ask that question, it always like makes us think, is it something I'm doing that makes me not look like that I like Disney as much, or is it because I'm a 29-year-old man? Maybe that's why, I have no clue. But anyway, I'm gonna answer that in this video because it's an interesting question. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this feels weird vlogging with a face mask again. It reminds me back to Disney. I don't think I've vlogged with a face mask on since Disney. Right, I'm outside Argos now, so I'm gonna literally run in, do this. I'm obviously not gonna take these in because it's just, you know, I've got a huge bag here with a hose pipe, so I'm not going to be able to all do it at the same time, but I'll go and do that now, and I'll take you to Asda, and I might take you to Asda, I might not, I don't know. I think I've lost my confidence about like shopping, like, you know, like walking around the stores. I remember I never used to be bothered, but now I've got face masks and stuff. It's a little bit different, you know what I mean?
A few moments later.
Guys, I'm home now. And Argos was so easy, it was so simple. And Asda, do you know what? Asda was actually really quiet. I was really surprised at how quiet Asda was. You guys will have to let me know, are you still doing online shopping, or are you now going in stores and actually collecting stuff? Just gonna put yous there as well while I do some dishes. I just really wanna know, guys, as well, how yous are actually doing. I know I've been talking to quite a few of yous on Instagram quite recently, just making sure everyone's all right. You know, I'm not joking when I say this. You know, I do love hearing from you guys, and I really like just keeping up to date, making sure that everyone's fine, everyone's safe. Obviously, we're going through a very weird time at the moment, and you know, we've got to look after each other. We've all got to, you know, spend a little bit more time, you know, making sure that, you know, we're all okay. There's one thing that I will say about 2020, 2021, is I feel like we're all a little bit more caring towards each other. You know, like people that you wouldn't generally ask, how are you doing? We're doing that now. And it's not because of anything bad, it's just because everyone's so busy with day-to-day lives. But the way I see it now, guys, is there's nothing wrong with spending 15-20 minutes speaking to people and, you know, just spreading a bit of cheer. That's the thing, guys, it's just about, you know, making sure that each other are okay and safe, and just keeping people in the loop, and just, you know, just spreading a bit of joy. That's all I see. And, you know, when you guys talk to me, I feel like it's good for me and it's good for yous, and we talk and whatever. So just let me know how yous are doing. It's one of the main reasons why I do my Instagram stories, and I get like 500 views per Instagram, so it's usually between 450 and 550. And sometimes I'm thinking, like, why do you guys sometimes watch it? Because it's like, you know, it's just me walking around the house and it's just, you know, just nattering on and stuff. But I suppose it's kind of like, I love watching other people's Instagram stories and just seeing how they're doing. And it's just nice to see that people are keeping safe, and yeah, so that's the thing, guys. Let me know how yous are doing. Right, it's time to get some coffee on. I was actually just talking to Lisa before. I'm trying to lay off the coffee because I just have way too much of it. I basically have these, which are like skinny lattes from Nescafe. I'm not gonna lie though, I have been limiting myself to 3 coffees a day. That might still be quite a shock to some people, because I was speaking to one of you guys the other day, and one of you were saying that you had 1 coffee a week. I was like, God, how do you survive? I'll actually just put these there while I make my coffee. See, guys, it's brilliant content, this, isn't it? Me just making coffees on YouTube. But I have actually been trying to have the soya milk again, but it's not been going very well. Tastes minging, that's the problem. It doesn't even taste that good. So I'm back on the red top milk. I am trying to obviously reduce that because, you know, I can't be drinking. You know, that's the thing as well, milk for some reason makes me put on so much weight. I don't know why, even though it's red top. So I've been trying to cut down my milk consumption as well. That's another thing, guys, as well. I was saying on Instagram earlier, I'm back on a diet again. I know you're probably sick of me saying I'm on a diet, because the amount of times I've told you guys I'm on a diet, it's insane. But I mean it this time. That's what they all say. But I actually do mean it this time. Actually, I'm gonna stick to it. To be fair, guys, I actually have to stick to it this time, because I'm the heaviest I've ever been. It's sad, isn't it? I know some of you will say, Dan, you're not fat. It's because I hate it. It's because I film it from up here. I try and get it from the best angles. If I filmed like side angle shots, yeah, it's not looking good. So I'm just, yeah, I'm obviously not being silly. I'm not gonna, you know, starve myself. But I'm basically just trying to cut back, and, you know, just trying to eat more healthier. It's so hard when you're self-employed, honestly. I was talking to my accountant about this the other day. When you work from home and you're pretty much not leaving the house, it's so easy to pig eat. It's so easy to look in your fridge and go, like when you're in an office, like when I used to have the office, I lost loads of weight back then because it was easy to lose weight because you were not in the house. Now that I'm in the house all the time, it's so hard. And Con's the most unhealthiest eater. He's the skinniest person, but he eats so unhealthy. He has Con coming downstairs now, actually. Hi Con, welcome to the vlog. Yeah guys, Con's just saying, you could hear us saying how unhealthy he eats. Con, you do eat really unhealthy. Anyway, I'm gonna sit and have a dinner with Con, well, lunch, and then we'll talk Disney. Just got the Hoover out, guys, and I'm hoovering again. It's crazy, right? Yesterday, I hoovered. Already, I can see bits again on the floor. It is so annoying. Even like yesterday, I was working, and I was like, I could like taste something, like a weird thing at the back of my throat. And it was a frigging cat hair. And I was like, I only dusted my computer desk the day before. It's just amazing how much it all gets around. It's so annoying. Anyway, guys, let's have a quick conversation about Disney because, yeah, I'm missing it. I'm missing it a lot. And someone asked me the other day about why do I love Disney so much and do I really like Disney as much as what I basically say on the vlogs. And it wasn't like a dig. It wasn't like a, oh, you do it, you know what I mean? It wasn't a nasty message. It was just like a, like, do you do it for other people or do you do it because you really miss it yourself? I've been watching Disney movies as long as I can remember. My favourite Disney movie, well, in fact, I had a couple, but my favourite Disney movies is Toy Story. I grew up with Toy Story. The Jungle Book, I grew up with The Jungle Book. I used to love Peter Pan. You know, I used to love High School Musical, as much as I don't really like admitting that. You know, I've always grew up with Disney. And Con was very fortunate as a kid. His granddad owned a house out there. He pretty much lived there back then. Con actually nearly moved out there with his family, and I would never have met Con if that was the case. But he was very fortunate because his granddad owned a bloody lovely big house in America, and they used to spend their summers there. They used to go to Florida twice a year. And when I met Con, he used to always talk about Disney World. And I was never like, I'd obviously heard about Disney World and stuff, but I wasn't as big into it. I still love the Disney movies. But back in 2012, 2013, when I met Con, it wasn't like a big thing for me. It was like, I was quite happy just visiting Europe and places like that. And then I had a pretty rough 2016 and 2017. And Con basically suggested a Disney World trip back in 2017. And I'm not going to go into the whole aspect of why I started YouTube because I'll save that for a different video. But I went to Florida for the first time in 2017 and I was blown away, absolutely blown away. And I literally said to Con from then, I don't ever want to return anywhere else. And then I started the channel in 2018. And I'm not going to go through the details of where I started the channel. I will do that in a different video. And I've been 4 times since 2017. And I can't wait to return back. I just wished I'd vlogged more trips. That's the only thing. I absolutely love Disney. I am that one person, well, I'm not the one person because I know there's a huge community of people that do it, but I am one of these people that will sit and watch Disney vlogs back to back. I've watched all of Victoria's vlogs, Disney in Detail. I've watched Life with Lisa's vlogs. I've watched Brogan's. I've watched Jade's. I have pretty much, if you've done a YouTube video of Disney Travel Day, I've probably watched it because I must have watched over 100 or 200 Disney vloggers YouTube videos of travel. I don't mind when they were made or whatever, I just love watching them and I love creating my own. I am honestly Disney obsessed. I absolutely love Disney and I would live there. Do you know the amount of times me and Con have talked about moving to Florida? I know it's not that easy to do it. There's a huge financial commitment, but I would happily sell up, sell everything to move to Florida. And Con's obviously not as eager to do that as what I am. But yeah, I absolutely love Disney. I really do love it. And you know, I used to be like, because my family aren't like the biggest Disney fans. The kids love Disney. I was quite surprised actually Christmas of how much the kids love Disney. My mum kind of gets it. My nana doesn't understand it at all. And my uncle thinks you might as well as go to Blackpool Pleasure Beach and you'll get the same sort of thing, which is obviously not true. It's not like that. Connor's family love Disney. Obviously they grew up going to Disney World. How lucky are they, you know what I mean? And that brings me on to why I want Stevie to experience as many amazing memories as he can, because I didn't get to do that at my age. And I'm very grateful to my mum because she gave us a really good childhood and we visited some amazing places, but we never went abroad. And with Stevie, my mum doesn't have the money to be able to take him to like on a cruise or Walt Disney World. So that's another reason why I've got the YouTube channel. Obviously I don't want to talk about why I've got the YouTube channel because I'll leave that for a different video. But yeah, like it's about creating memories, and at Disney World you get to create their memories. You guys will have to let me know as well. Like I know some of you who watch this channel haven't been yet, and you're still waiting for your first trips. But if you have been, what's your favourite thing about Disney? Is it the parks? Is it the movies? Is it a bit of both? I remember in 2018, before I started my channel, I used to just watch people's travel days, and I would just be like, and comment be like, what do you find interesting about watching Disney videos? I was like, I don't know what it is, and I just really got into it. And do you know what was so weird? What was so weird about back then as well is I didn't know there was a Disney community. So obviously, I wasn't like the biggest fan of YouTube. Not like I hated it or I disliked it. I just didn't get it. Like I didn't understand why people would enjoy watching like vloggers and stuff. But back then I had like a total different perception of what YouTube was to what it is now. And obviously I'll talk more about that in the reason why I created the video. Created the channel. I do actually have a YouTube video from like 2018 of why I started YouTube, but it's probably a bit outdated now and the vlogging style's a lot different. So I might actually do another update on that. I might actually do that for next week, for next Thursday. Let me know if you would like that. But I hope that answers questions, by the way, guys, if my love for Disney, and it's a bit of a random one, but yeah, I just love it, and get me there when it's safe, obviously. Anyway, guys, if you've liked this video, make sure you smash that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe because that helps me massively. And make sure you let me know how yous are doing as well. Like I say, I'm not joking when I ask how yous are doing. I love hearing how yous are getting on and stuff, so let me know. And I will see you on Monday when I'll be doing another video. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I will be doing another video for Monday, 4 o'clock. Yes, guys, that's it, yeah. Monday, Thursday, 4 PM. And I promise I'm going to keep to the schedule. I promise. Anyway, guys, I'll see you soon and enjoy your week. Bye. Well, I should say enjoy your weekend. See you soon, guys. Bye.